Assalamu alaikum. So we are going to start a new chapter from geography. So this is your last chapter from geography, that is India, climate and vegetation. So in this chapter we will be studying about the climate of India, about the natural vegetation and wildlife, and what is the need to conserve our forest and wildlife. Okay. So first of all, the major seasons of India. Mainly we have four major seasons in India, that is cold weather season or winter, hot weather season or summer, southwest monsoon or rainy season, then season of retreating monsoon or autumn. In that, first one is winter. The starting is from December and ending in February. Summer is from March to May, and the rainy season is from June to September, and autumn is from October to November. So the major seasons of India are winter, summer, monsoon and autumn. And winter is from December to February, summer is from March to May, rainy season is from June to September, and autumn season is from October to November. And in that, first one is winter. So during this winter season, cool dry winds blow from north to south. So in this winter season, cool dry wind blow from where to where? North to south. North to south. And during this season, the sunrise won't fall directly on the earth. എന്താണ് വിന്റർ സീസണിൽ സൺറൈസ് എന്ത് ചെയ്യില്ല, ഡയറക്റ്റ് ആയിട്ട് നമ്മുടെ ലാൻഡിൽ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എർത്തിൽ ഈ ഒരു റീജിയനിൽ ഫോൾ ചെയ്യില്ല. ആൻഡ് ഐ ഹാവ് ടോൾഡ് യു ഇൻ ദ പ്രീവിയസ് ക്ലാസ്സസ് ദറ്റ് ഇന്ത്യ വിൽ കം ഇൻ ദ ട്രോപ്പിക് ഓഫ് മിഡ്വേ ഓഫ് ട്രോപ്പിക് ഓഫ് ക്യാൻസർ ആൻഡ് ബിറ്റ്വീൻ ദ ഇക്വേറ്റർ, right? So if we take into consideration, we almost want to get like direct rays from the sun, but a change will happen during the winter times. We will only get the slanting rays of the sun. If we will talk about the summer season, then during this time the sunrise fall more directly to the region. Sunrise ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ ഡയറക്റ്റ് ആയിട്ട് റീജിയനിൽ ഫോളോ ചെയ്യുന്നത് എപ്പോഴാണ്? സമ്മർ സീസണിലാണ്. ഓക്കെ. ആൻഡ് ഇൻ ദിസ് ഡ്യൂറിങ് സമ്മർ സീസൺ hot and dry winds blow, and that winds are known as Lu. Hot and dry winds blow during summer season, which is named as Lu. Okay. Next one is monsoon season. And monsoon season or the southwest monsoon, that is a rainy season, and during this season winds blow from Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal to the ലാൻഡ്. എന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നു? ഈ ഒരു ടൈമിൽ, അതായത് റെയിനി സീസണിലാണ് അറേബ്യൻ സീ ആൻഡ് ബേ ഓഫ് ബംഗാളിൽ നിന്നും വിൻഡ് എങ്ങോട്ട് ബ്ലോ ചെയ്യുന്നത്? ലാൻഡിലോട്ട് blow ചെയ്യുന്നത്. And next is the autumn season, that is otherwise known as the retreating monsoon. So this one is mainlandil നിന്നും wind back to Bay of Bengal. So wind blow from mainland to Bay of Bengal. Okay. And then most rain is brought by the monsoon wind. ഈ ഒരു ടൈമിൽ കിട്ടുന്ന ഏത് റെയിൻ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് മൺസൂൺ വിൻഡ് കാരണമായിരിക്കും. The climate of the place is affected by its location, altitude, distance from the sea and relief. Even though it is considered as a retreating monsoon period in India, how much rain the particular place will get or what will be the condition, it all depends upon the location of the place and the distance from the sea level and also the relief format. Okay. So Meghalaya receives the world's highest rainfall. Major seasons of India are four, that is winter season, summer season, rainy season and autumn. So winter is from December to February, and during this time cool dry wind blow from north to south, and in during this time we will only get the slanting rays of the sun, and during summer season we will get more direct rays, and it is during this period hot and dry winds called Lu blows to the mainland. And about the rainy season, during the season wind blow from Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal to the mainland. Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal നിന്നും ലാൻഡിലോട്ട് എന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നു, വിൻഡ് ബ്ലോ ചെയ്യും. ആൻഡ് അബൌട്ട് ദ ഓട്ടം വിൻഡ് ബ്ലോ ഫ്രം മെയിൻലാൻഡ് ടു ദി ബേ ഓഫ് ബംഗാൾ. മെയിൻലാൻഡിൽ നിന്ന് വിൻഡ് എങ്ങോട്ട് ബ്ലോ ചെയ്യും, ബേ ഓഫ് ബംഗാളിലോട്ട് ബ്ലോ ചെയ്യും. ആൻഡ് ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് all the monsoon or the rains that a region gets depends upon the monsoon winds, and the climate of their particular area depends upon the height from the sea level, relief, altitude, location, etc. Okay. Next one is about the natural vegetation of India. So types of vegetation in India. There are 5 types of vegetation mainly. First one is tropical rainforest. Tropical deciduous forest. Then comes the thorny bushes. Mountain vegetation. Then comes the mangrove forest. Okay, so types of vegetation in India are broadly classified into 5. First one is tropical rainforest, second one is tropical deciduous forest, then comes the thorny bushes, then mountain vegetation and mangrove forest. In that, the first one is tropical rainforest. So the main thing that we have to understand is they are very dense forest or thick forest. Okay, tropical rainforest are dense forest, and these forests are found in areas receiving heavy rainfall. Areas receiving heavy rainfall. Many species of trees are found in the forest. They shed their leaves at different times of the year. They are called evergreen forests. So the main peculiarity of these type of forests is many trees, ഒരുപാട് varieties of trees എവിടെയുണ്ട്, tropical rainforestലുണ്ട്. And so all the trees will not shed their leaves together. എല്ലാ ട്രീസും എന്ത് ചെയ്യില്ല, ഒരുമിച്ച് അവരുടെ ലീവ്സ് ഷെഡ് ചെയ്യില്ല. And that is the reason why this forest will remain green throughout the year. എപ്പോൾ നോക്കിയാലും ഒരു ഇയറിൽ ഏത് ടൈമിൽ നോക്കിയാലും tropical rainforest will remain always green. And important trees are mahogany, ebony and rosewood. Mahogany, ebony and rosewood. Okay, so tropical rainforests, they are the dense forest, and these forests are found in regions receiving heavy rainfall. There are varieties of trees found in the tropical rainforest, and they won't shed their leaves together, and that's why these type of forests will remain green throughout the year. And important, some of the prominent trees found in tropical rainforest are mahogany, ebony and rosewood. Okay, next one is tropical deciduous forest. They are also called as monsoon forest. So tropical deciduous forest is otherwise known as the monsoon forest, and this forest is just opposite to the tropical rainforest, because the trees in the forest will shed their leaves during a particular time of the year. ഒരു വർഷത്തിൽ ഒരു പെർട്ടിക്കുലർ ടൈമിൽ എന്ത് ചെയ്യും, ഈ ഫോറസ്റ്റിലെ ട്രീസ് എല്ലാം എന്ത് ചെയ്യും, ലീവ്സ് ഷെഡ് ചെയ്യാറുണ്ട്. ആൻഡ് ദ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് ട്രീസ് ആർ സാൽ, തേക്ക്, people, neem, and shisham. Okay, so tropical deciduous forests are unlike the tropical rainforest. They shed all the trees in the tropical deciduous forest shed their leaves during a particular time in the year, and these forests are also called as monsoon forest, and the important trees are sal, teak, people, neem, and shisham. Okay, so next class we will study about thorny bushes and mountain vegetation, mangrove forest, and what is the necessities of forest. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.